I am not assuming that Paul didn't have bad days. And I am not assuming that he never uttered a word that wasn't a mistake. That would not be my assumption. That's not how inspiration works anyway. If you study the history of inspiration, of prophetic inspiration and various kinds of inspiration, inspiration is a moment-to-moment thing. It's something that the Holy Spirit, I mean, it's like John of Patmos. He says, I was in the Spirit on the Lord's day and I saw. He does not say, every day I'm in the Spirit and whatever I say is God's truth. You know, no, there were times of inspiration. And so I'm perfectly happy with saying, obviously, there's a lot more truth that was shared by many Christians that didn't make it into the canon, and that's fine and dandy. It's not a problem. As to why these did make it and others did not make it, it's an oral culture. Only a tiny minority of what was said was ever written down. I mean, we are just fortunate and blessed. It's providential that Paul had to write letters from a distance to his churches because he couldn't be there and say it to them in person. Because otherwise we wouldn't have these letters, you know. These are documents written from a distance, many of them, and that's why we have them at all. So, I mean, I take it as a matter of God's providence. What he wanted was a representative sampling of various different kinds of Christians speaking to the central Christ event and the truth about Christ in a variety of ways, because they were trying to witness to a whole host of different kinds of people. There are Greeks, there are Romans, there are Jews, there are Scythians, there are barbarians, there are Lydians. I mean, we could just go on. There are men, there are women, etc. So what we have, I would call the New Testament the Whitman sampler of the kinds of things that were said and taught about Jesus in the first century A.D., and different strokes for different folks, you know. There was a variety of audiences to whom the witness needed to come. So it differed, you know, and that's a good thing.